The biggest stage in the Saudi Pro League has started. A bright start to life for Al-Nassr to win by 5-0. Cristiano Ronaldo can't stop scoring. The best player of all can't stop scoring. Can Al-Nassr 2025-2026 Saudi Pro League win the league? Can they win the league? Can they honor Cristiano Ronaldo with the trophy at the end of the season? João Felix, 2 Portuguese international, had 4 goals to their name. João Felix scoring a hat-trick in his first full season for Al-Nassr, in his first full season in the Saudi Pro League, and Cristiano Ronaldo scoring from the penalty spot in the 54th minute, and João Felix 777. All the goals that he scored, there was 7 around it. Let's say 57th, 37th, and 87th. These are the minutes that he used to score the goals. Can Al-Nassr win the Saudi Pro League 2025-2026? What do you think about the first season, the first game in the Saudi Pro League? Who is going to win it? What an exciting result in the 2025-2026 Saudi Pro League. First game of the season. Marcus, the football god. Hi, how are you doing, my brother? Marcus, do you think Al-Nassr can win the Saudi Pro League 2025-2026? Or you think Al-Hilal will win the Saudi Pro League? Who is going to dominate the Saudi Pro League 2025-2026? When you join the live stream, double tap on the screen and like the live stream that we are going to do tonight. An exciting season, the biggest of all. And João Felix won the Player of the Match award after the 90 minutes. Reluctant gamer, hey, my brother, how are you? How was your day? Hope you've had a wonderful day. Juma Karim to each and everyone. And yes, sub for me. Marcus, sub for me. Okay, give me a sub tonight. And turn your notification button on as well. And I will really be grateful. Okay, let's push the channel ahead and let's make it so exciting. First league 2025-2026 in the Saudi Pro League. Al-Nassr winning by 5-0. Al-Hilal is third on the table after winning by 2-0. But Al-Nassr dominated the game, won by 5-0. João Felix scoring a hat-trick. Cristiano Ronaldo scoring another goal to make it 4. 2 Portuguese international having 4 goals. And then the French international Kingsley Coman scoring the only goal of the match to make it 5-0. João Felix scored the first goal on the 7th minute, scored the second goal in the 67th minute, and then scored the third goal in the 87th minute. And Cristiano Ronaldo, who else can stop scoring? His name will always be on the score sheet. He will always be the best you want to ever think of. Okay, Marcos, the football god, is saying, okay, I will sub. Mashallah, mashallah. Mashallah, Marcos. Mashallah. Marcos, do you think Al-Nassr can win the Saudi Pro League 2025-2026? Or do you think there is going to be a change in the Saudi Pro League? Al-Hilal has been the dominant forces when it comes to the Saudi Pro League. They've won it several times ahead of every other club in the Saudi Pro League. They've won it ahead of any other club in the Saudi Arabian League. But can Cristiano Ronaldo this time around make it one of the best and make it part of his own? Can the Saudi Pro League be won 2025, 2026? And can Al-Nassr win it? The leagues have started. Most leagues have already started. Are we going to witness one of the best seasons in the Saudi Pro League? Reluctant gamer, Al-Nassr, yes, Al-Nassr can win. MashaAllah. Said, assalamu alaikum. Wa, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Reluctant gamer, you know the funny thing? Al-Nassr couldn't win the Saudi Super Cup, but George Jesus never relent on the setbacks, but they picked up the pieces and they won by 5-0. Joao Felix scoring 3 goals, Cristiano Ronaldo scoring another goal to make it 4, and Kingsley Coleman, 2 new players joining Al-Nassr in the 2025-2026 Saudi Pro League season, and they all had a goal. Where are you from? Said, I'm from Ghana. I am a Ghanaian, Said. Yusra, MashaAllah, Yusra, MashaAllah. Wa alaikum salam, Yusra. Wa alaikum salam. How are you doing? And I hope your day has been super good. Juma Karim to each and every one of you. I have to say a big thank you to each and every one of you for bringing this channel this far. We were nowhere near even 900. We were nowhere near even 600. We were nowhere near even 700. But today, we can count ourselves amongst the top gurus when it comes to YouTube. We can count ourselves as one of the best when it comes to sports on YouTube. And SATV Sports is always above. It's always doing so well, bringing out good content for everyone to watch and to read. And we always want to put out the best out there. We don't bring out fake stories. We always want to preach the best, and we will forever be the best. And this channel is one of the most exciting channels you can ever think of. We talk about life stories. We talk about football. We talk about birthdays. We talk about everything. We are one family, one bonded family that we can never be separated by anyone. MashaAllah. And may Allah bless everyone for making this channel successful and for bringing this channel this far. I really appreciate it. We nearly have 1K subscriber. MashaAllah. I'm praying we will get it. Reluctant gamer, I'm praying we will get 1K subscribers. I believe this is the best sports channel. Thank you, Reluctant gamer. Thank you. And we have to make it the best. If we make it the best, everyone that will join our live stream will always be happy. Because most live streaming and most YouTube contents are not above what we are doing. We are not there yet, but we count ourselves as the best sports channel on YouTube, and let's make it the best. We can make it the best, and we can make it even bigger, and we can reach 1 million subscribers when we want to do it. And I believe in each and every one of you that we can get there when Allah says we can get there. Inshallah, we will get there. But at the moment, Reluctant gamer, have you noticed something today? In the Sky Bet Championship, one of the best teams in the Sky Bet Championship has been Leicester City. Have you noticed it? And Ghanaian international Fatau Isahaku is scoring one of the best goals in the Sky Bet Championship. And I think the team that will qualify first into the English Premier League 2026-2027 season will be Leicester City. And I believe in that. And Fatawu Isaku, Jordan Ayew, and Every single player playing for Leicester City is making their dream alive. And Leicester City is dominating the Sky Bet Championship. If you have noticed it, you realize they are doing so well. If they don't score, you don't score. If they score, it will be very difficult for you to equalize. And I'm praying Leicester City will come back to the English Premier League 2025, 2026. They will be back into the English Premier League 2026, 2027. We will still see them in the English Premier League back again. Ashab Ahmed, mashallah. Assalamu alaikum, my brother. I hope you good. I hope you good. And I think, inshallah, the season is just starting on a good note. And most of the clubs will be performing in one of the greatest fashions we have ever witnessed when it comes to football. Al-Nassr and then Al-Hilal are doing so well in the Saudi Pro League. Leicester City is doing so well in the Sky Bet Championship. MashaAllah, Ashab. Assalamu alaikum, brother. I am Shahid. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Wa alaikum salam, my brother. Wa alaikum salam. And I hope you're good. And I hope your day has been super good. And Barakah Jummah to you and to each and everyone. In the English Premier League, in the Sky Bet Championship, in the Saudi Pro League, who do you think is going to win the English Premier League? And do you think Leicester City can qualify back into the English Premier League 2026-2027? Marcel Rose, Man United, Newcastle United, me forever, MashaAllah. Thank you very much. You know, Manchester United didn't start the English. I am good. What Alhamdulillah, I am doing good. I'm doing good. Ashab Ahmed saw the draw today. It's good. Yes, and it's going to be okay, and it's going to be fine. You know, the season just started. Most of the teams are falling apart, but they will be good in the subsequent matches. Manchester United in 3 matches, two in the English Premier League, and then one in the Carabao Cup. They lost in the Carabao Cup, and they lost against Arsenal in the English Premier League match they won. And they drew with Fulham. But the season has just started. 38 matches are going to be played. Definitely, Manchester United will climb up. Hi, my brother. How was your... My day was great. Aliu, my day was 100% good. Alhamdulillah over everything. Alhamdulillah over everything. And I know as the days goes by, we'll have a better season. Talking about Champions League draws. You know, the Champions League draws, you know what is you know my favorite in all the draws? Where Real Madrid is being fixed. And my favorite in all the draws, Chelsea will face FC Barcelona. That is going to define the moment in the UEFA Champions League. And that is what is going to define who is the best in the world. And for me, if 2 teams are supposed to qualify, the first team that will qualify in the UEFA Champions League qualifying round will be Chelsea and FC Barcelona. If Barcelona doesn't take up the first position, Chelsea will. And the season is going to be exciting to watch. 2025-2026 UEFA Champions League is one of the best and one of the biggest draws I have ever seen. One of the best and one of the biggest draws I have ever seen in the UEFA Champions League history. And there is going to be a defining moment in most of the matches that are going to be played. But I tip Chelsea and FC Barcelona to scale through into the next stage of the qualification. I tip Real Madrid, FC Bayern, Paris Saint-Germain to go into the next stage of the competition. Liverpool, Man City to go into the next stage of the competition. Whichever club follows, I don't have a problem with it. But the one to win the UEFA Champions League 2025-2026, I will only go for 2 clubs. I'll go for Real Madrid and I'll go for FC Barcelona. But if you ask me to add another English club, then I'll add Chelsea. If you ask me to add another English club, then I'll add Manchester City and then Liverpool. But whoever is going to win the UEFA Champions League will always be either Barcelona or Real Madrid. These are my take on the two teams. Okay. Hi, my brother. How was my day? Was good. My day was super good. Marcel Moros. Yeah, sure. And you know one thing, the season is just kick-starting. Like I was saying, Al-Nassr couldn't perform very well in the Saudi Pro League 2024-2025 season. But in the 2025-2026 season, they started on a good note. They have good players in their setup. They have quality players in their mix. And I think as time goes on, match after match is going to be played, and Al-Nassr will be fine and Al-Nassr will be better. Patrick, hi. Patrick, I've not heard of you for a while now. Yes, I know. I've not heard of you for a while now. Where have you been? Hi, Patrick. How are you doing? How are you doing, Patrick? Where have you been? It's been a while. I've not heard from you. You've not been joining my live stream as well. MashaAllah, Patrick. MashaAllah. And I'm good. You are good. You are at home. Okay, I'm also at home now. I have to come because of all of you. And I know one day it's 1 a.m. Wow. In Ghana currently it's 9:59. It's almost 10 p.m. I am at my grandparents. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I hope they are doing good. Patrick, I hope they are doing great. I hope they are doing good. I hope they are doing good. I hope they are doing good. Please kindly greet all of them for me, okay? Greet your grandma, greet your granddad. MashaAllah. Greet everyone for me. Your family is my family. Your grandmom is my grandmom. And you are my brother from another mother. One love. Patrick, one love. Love you too, my brother. Love you too. And you are here. You are here. And you are here. MashaAllah. Much love, Patrick. Much love. And I really appreciate the friendship. I really appreciate the love. Thank you, Patrick. Patrick, let's chat, okay? Let's chat. And I would love to hear from you once again, okay? I would love to hear from you once again. And I know, MashaAllah, peace, Patrick. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Which team is going to win the Saudi Pro League 2025-2026? Is it going to be Al-Nassr? Is it going to be Al-Hilal? Is it going to be Al-Ittihad? Which club is it going to be? 2025-2026 is going to be one of the most exciting seasons in the Saudi Pro League. But my take will always go for Al-Nassr to win the Saudi Pro League 2025-2026. And that will be my biggest happiness. For CR7 to carry the ultimate trophy at the end of the season. My take on will always go for Al-Nassr to win the Saudi Pro League 2025-2026. You might have a different view, but for me, Al-Nassr deserves to win the Saudi Pro League 2025-2026. And the Sky Bet Championship, Leicester City to qualify, to be the first team to qualify into the English Premier League 2026-2027. You might have your reasons, but for me, Leicester City will be the first team to qualify into the English Premier League 2025-2026. And in the English Premier League, I will always go for Liverpool, Man City, Manchester United, and Arsenal. You might also have your choice, but for me, I'll go for Manchester United, I'll go for Man City, I'll go for Liverpool, and I'll go for Arsenal. But Chelsea, don't underrate Chelsea. They are one of the best teams in the English Premier League. What's your prediction? Man United tomorrow. A win for Manchester United tomorrow. a win for Manchester United. Manchester United will not draw 2 games in 3 matches. They will not lose in 3 matches. They will definitely pick the 3 maximum points tomorrow against Burnley. And it's going to be one of the most exciting because the players have put up an agenda for themselves that at all costs the 3 maximum points need to be picked at Old Trafford. And definitely Manchester United will pick the 3 maximum points. And Newcastle game tomorrow, definitely Newcastle United will pick the 3 maximum points. Definitely Newcastle United will pick the 3 maximum points. A game that will forever define the season for Newcastle United. And trust me, one of the biggest and the best seasons so far will be for Newcastle United in the English Premier League, in the Emirates FA Cup, in the Carabao Cup, and the UEFA Champions League. Everyone will definitely underrate Newcastle United, but they will define the season for each and every club in the English Premier League. Patrick, what do you think also about Al-Nassr in the Saudi Pro League? Do you think they can win the Saudi Pro League? And one breaking news, 2 former Manchester United head coaches, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the baby assassin, and Jose Mourinho have been fired. They are no longer in the Turkish Super League. Jose Mourinho was fired after 14 months in the Turkish Super League. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has also been fired 8 months into his managerial career in the Turkish Super League. What a bad record for these 2 coaches. Ole was sacked by Manchester United. Mourinho was also sacked by Manchester United. Ole has been sacked by Besiktas Istanbul. Jose Mourinho has also been sacked by Fenerbahce Istanbul. Why is this thing happening to these 2 best good coaches in the world? With Jose Mourinho, definitely he is always the special one. You will sack Jose Mourinho, but he will definitely get a club to coach. You will sack Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he will definitely get a club to coach. Why is this happening to these 2 best coaches in the world? Jose Mourinho, when it comes to football, is the defining moment when it comes to books, when it comes to the written gods of football. Because every club he goes, he does the magical moment with those clubs. Only Konso, only Kyoto, only Bobo, only Rosalinda, only Cafe Mafe, only Buko, only Ganshona, only Manchester United. My only brother from another mother, Michael Asiedu. I really appreciate the support. I really appreciate how you always put smile on my face, regardless. You are a brother, you are a friend, you are a mother, you are a sister, you are everything everyone can call a friend. And I really appreciate it. I really appreciate this friendship a lot. But Michael Asiedu, let me ask you this question. Do you think Al-Nassr can win the Saudi Pro League? And do you think Leicester City will be the first club to qualify from the Sky Bet Championship back into the English Premier League 2026-2027? And in the English Premier League, which club is your take on to dominate the English Premier League? Is it going to be Liverpool? Is it going to be Chelsea? Is it going to be Man City? Or is it going to be Arsenal? Which club will you take as the best to win the English Premier League? Oli Amorim, Oli Al-Nassr. Okay, Michael Aseri is saying no, he doesn't think Al-Nassr can win the Saudi Pro League. But they won by 5-0 today. Al-Hilal, the defending champions, won by 2-0. They are third in the Saudi Pro League table. Al-Nassr is first on the Saudi Pro League table with 3 points plus 5 goals. Okay, my brother Michael Asiedu is saying Liverpool will win the English Premier League 2025-2026. Jack Shaw, whoa, my brother from another mother as well. Jack Shaw, in the Sky Bet Championship, which club do you think will qualify into the English Premier League 2026-2027? I tip Leicester City to do that. Ghanaian international Fatawu Isahaku has been scoring one of the best goals in the Sky Bet Championship, one of the best goals that you can rate the goal into the English Premier League. He has scored wonderful goals in the season. Match after match, he keeps on adding his name to the score sheet. He scored last week, he has scored again today, and those goals are similar goals and beautiful goals by all standards. All the goals he has scored deserves to be the best goal of the season. All the goals Fatawu Isahaku has scored deserves to win the goal of the season award. Spectacular goals by all standards. Yes, Leicester City Premier League winner is Arsenal. You know, Jack Shaw, I was surprised with the kind of good start Leicester City is having in the Sky Bet Championship. I was shocked because Leicester City will win and they will fight hard to win, but not this performance. Their performance is spectacular to watch. They are exciting to watch, and they've dominated the Sky Bet Championship 100% on a good note. Okay, Michael Asiri is saying stock will be back too. Can you do it on a cold, windy night? Sure. Like what time? Give me the time, and then I will definitely do it. Stock will be back. Joshua, who is that crying? My baby boy. My baby boy is the one crying. My baby boy is the one crying, but the mom is taking care of him. Joshua, yes. He is saying his dad is doing commentary, so he's listening to his dad. No, I mean that Stoke's slogan. Oh, okay, that's fine. And you know one thing, Michael Asiedu, I second your point. And you know, Stoke and then Leicester City, these two teams will be the first to qualify into the English Premier League. And I wish Stoke will be back. I wish Stoke and Middlesbrough will be back into the English Premier League. But for me, the first club I will point will be Leicester City. The second will be Stoke. They are one of the best you can think of. It's difficult for teams that you see, when you get relegated and you don't have heart, it will be very difficult for you to come back into the English Premier League, because the most difficult league in the world is the Sky Bet Championship. It's more or less like a rugby football. You need to fight your way to the top, and if you don't have heart, you can never make it to the top. Forest the best within the Europe leagues. Please, Forest come on Forest. You know one thing? No. When you talk about Nottingham Forest, Amorim to resign voluntarily, 2-1. You are right, Michael Asiedu. I understand this point, and you are right 100%. If things are not going well for him, if the players don't rise up against Burnley tomorrow, and the game becomes a draw or a loss, he will definitely resign. Because for now, I am seeing something that maybe most of the players doesn't want to play his style of football, and they don't want to play for him. And if it continues like that, then he has to resign by himself. You have a point in there. Michael Asiedu. You have 100% points in there. Because for me, if it's not going on well for him, then he needs to pull down. If it's not going well for him, then he needs to pull down and then resign for another coach to come and take over. And Manchester United has been in such a way that it's not his fault. United era is over. You might think United era is over. Yes, you are right. But there are a lot of things that need to be changed, and United era won't be over and it will come back. You have a point in there. Gonna take 30 years. Oh no, I don't think so. I don't think so, Michael Acedo. I don't think it will take 30 years. Sesko not doing good yet. Isn't he Manchester United lost in the car? No, it's not about Sesko. It's not Sesko's fault. It's not Sesko's fault. If you have a goalkeeper who has been up there for one of the best clubs in the world, and he is failing to live up to the expectation and how the price tag that they used in buying him, that is how it will be. Up the Villa is United is never over. It's 12 years already. Don't worry. Yes, I understand it's 12 years already, but the era is not over. Oh yes, up the Villa. You know one thing, football is about time. You will fade away, but you will come back. It took Newcastle United, Tottenham Hotspur, Crystal Palace several years to win a silverware, and they were able to do it. In the 2024-2025 season, it was a season for Crystal Palace, it was a season for Newcastle United, and it was a season for Tottenham Hotspurs. Villa, Michael Acedo, who is finishing higher, United or Villa? United will finish higher. United will be above the top. United will definitely be in the top 4. 2025-2026. They've lost in the Carabao Cup, yes, but the season is not over. 2 games in the English Premier League, 1 point, but United will come back. Up the Villa. You might doubt it. Manchester United have not started on a good note. Yes, I understand. 2 games, 1 point. I understand. Losing the 3rd game in the Carabao Cup. I understand. But United will come back to its best. Manchester United goalkeeper Onana, bad. The penalty shootout was so... for me, the worst goalkeeper signed by Manchester United is Andre Onana. He was supported by every single African to pull the plug and shine the light for every single African to get the opportunity to be up there. But he has failed them. If Amorim stays, United will improve, but I think he will leave. He needs to build his own squad. And for Amorim to build his own squad, it will take a longer time. Manchester United doesn't have money to change the whole team. They don't. And Manchester United can't change it over a season. It will take about 2 or 3 seasons for them to fade everybody away and bring in players that can dominate and help the club reach the heights. Jack Shaw, thank you very much. Jack Shaw, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Football is about chances. When you get the chances and you don't score, when your opponent get the chance, they will score. And Onana hasn't helped out the situation. That is why Manchester United want to sign Seny Lamens from Royal Antwerp. The negotiation is far advanced. Definitely the deal will be completed before the deadline day on Monday. Like Arteta looked how long he is hard, but he is building. You are right. And you know one thing. Arteta has spent over 1 billion euros to buy players. So if Arteta doesn't win the English Premier League 2025-2026, I don't think he will be an Arsenal coach after the season. He will definitely be fired. And per his performance in the league, per his performance in the UEFA Champions League and his performance in the Emirates FA Cup and then the Carabao Cup, that is what is going to determine whether Arteta will stay or he will leave. And those players can't even win UEFA Champions League. I'm telling you, I'm telling you. But let's see how it goes. That's crazy. Yes, over 1 billion euros. And since he was signed as the head coach of Arsenal, yes, he has done exceptionally very well. If it's not second, it will be third. If it's not second, it will be third. If it's not second, it will be third. But Arsenal needs trophies. Not qualifying into the UEFA Champions League alone is the only benchmark. But to build a good squad, to win trophies, and to qualify into the UEFA Champions League. When they signed Vitor Gyökeres, this is what Vitor Gyökeres had to say. He said, I have won everything. When it comes to football, I need to win the UEFA Champions League. And it's only Arsenal that can help me reach that greater heights. And Arsenal signed him. He gave his yes to Arsenal, and Arsenal signed him. Willie, and those players, Arsenal have the squad. I don't know why they can't win anything. They have one of the best squad in the English Premier League. They have one of the best squads in most of the leagues around across the world. But let's see what happens this season. I think Manchester United need to bring back Alex Ferguson. Alex Ferguson can't coach Manchester United again. He has retired from football. Yes, the higher hand when it comes to back to Manchester United is going to help the club reach the highest limit, the highest standard he has set in the club before retiring from football. If he comes back, he can still make it to the top because players will respect him and players will give him the honor and the due respect to take the club up there. But currently, Ruben Amorim is also trying to change certain structures in Manchester United. But let's see how it goes match after match. Let's see how it goes games after games, minutes after minutes. Let's see how it goes. Sean, hi brother, mashallah, mashallah. United need Roy Keane as manager. He will make them cry. Abdevila, Boomer, how are you doing? Abdevila, you have a point. If they bring in Roy Keane, he can coach Manchester United, but this is not Roy Keane that can coach Manchester United. He was given a club, he was fired. He's now a pundit. But football is about how you coach and what you want to bring on board. Michael Asiedu, Ghana. No, he can't. Okay. I understand, Michael Asiedu. Nkunku has joined AC Milan and he's going to make them exciting. Nicolas Jackson also wants to join. FC Bayern also wants to sign Nicolas Jackson from Chelsea. So let's see how the transfer market goes. The transfer market will end on Monday in the English Premier League around 7 p.m. Ancelotti is now the head coach of the Brazilian national team. Roy Keane is not a good coach. 100%, Michael Asiedu. He can't even coach a fly. He can't coach Manchester United. No. What you see when you are watching the game is different from when you are on the pitch as a coach. Football needs people with big heart. United doesn't need Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Ole was given 3 years to coach Manchester United. Nothing better happened to Manchester United. Trust and patience with him. The players love and respect him. It's not about legacy. But when it comes to Manchester United, when you think about legacy, the team will fall apart. Ole was regarded as a legend, and the legacy is set for Manchester United. But this time around, this is not the time for Ole to come back. Maybe he can rally around and build himself up. He is a good coach though. but he should rally around the corners, build himself up, and then come back again and then handle Manchester United. You might never know. The coming back of Ole, maybe 2027, 2028, anything can happen. You know, when you keep on coaching, you grow in the sports. And I think Ole will be fine. Time for Ole to time for Ole. He need 10 years. He spent 3 years with Manchester United and he couldn't do anything. Is he his country's number one? Yes, Onana is Cameroon national team number one goalkeeper. But currently, you can't tell. Maybe he'll be changed. But Ole was at the wheel and he crashed. You know, Ole started very well. Even when he joined Besiktas Istanbul, he started so well. Even winning games against Jose Mourinho. But it got to a point. You know, if you want to test the pulse of a good coach, test the pulse of a good coach mid-season or when the season is about to start, you test the pulse of a good coach. If he can survive the test, then he will be able to coach. When Ole joined Besiktas Istanbul, they were nowhere near even top 4. He brought them to play in the UEFA Champions League. During the qualifying round, he lost out of the way, and he is supposed to play the knockout phase with Lesson Sports, and they lost again. So Ole can't come to Manchester United. Maybe if he comes to Manchester United, he will be able to perform beyond reasonable doubt. But at the moment, this is not the time for Ole to coach Manchester United. Wally Matumba, United need Carlos Ancelotti. Carlos Ancelotti is coaching the Samba Boys of Brazil. He's now the head coach of the Brazilian national team. Up the Villa is saying, yeah, they got red card and they lost. Yes. You know, football, a lot of things happens in football. And there are so many dynamics when it comes to football. But when it changes against you, you will understand what it takes to be up there and be doing your best and forever being the best. Jose Mourinho couldn't also do his best for Fenerbahce Istanbul, and they also lost and they are out of the UEFA Champions League. So football has so many things that you can think of, but when it doesn't favor you, it doesn't favor you. If it favors you, it will favor you. That is where we find ourselves in. But for me, Abdevilla, Mourinho is best to come back to United. You have a point. He is the best to come back to Manchester United and help Manchester United dominate in the English Premier League. But at the moment, this is not the time for Jose Mourinho. This is not the time for Ole. The time for Ole is over. The time for Jose Mourinho is over. They can build around and then still come back to handle Manchester United. Andrija Lasika, hi, how are you doing? How was your day? How was your day? And hope your day went on very well. Hope your day went on very well. Hope your day went on very well. And in the Sky Bet Championship, for me, I'll pick Stoke City and Leicester City to be the first team to qualify into the English Premier League 2026-2027. And in the Saudi Pro League, for me, I'll pick AL-Nassr over any other team to win the Saudi Pro League 2025-2026. Which team are you also picking? Which team are you also picking to dominate the Saudi Pro League? Cristiano Ronaldo and AL-Nassr are my take on the game on any day, on any time. And João Felix, the Portuguese international, scoring his first hat-trick in the Saudi Pro League, leading the Golden Boot race with 3 goals. Cristiano Ronaldo has one goal to his credit. Can he stop scoring? I don't think so. Can you ever see Cristiano Ronaldo playing a game and his goal or his assist will not be at the back of the net? Where are they in the Saudi table? They are first on the Saudi league table now. Al-Nassr is first with 6 points, with 3 points plus 3 goals. Al-Nassr is having 3 points plus 3 goals in the Saudi Pro League 2025-2026. The season has just started and they've been able to make sure the 3 maximum points at stake, they will take it, and to make sure at least they dominate the season and win with so many goals. You know, sometimes when you are playing leagues and you score more goals, it will get to a point goals will be used as head to head and you'll be okay. If he wins the league, do you think he will leave Ronaldo? Do you think Ronaldo renewed his contract with Al-Nassr for 2 years? So until the 2 years is up, I don't think CR7 will leave Al-Nassr. He is the backbone of Al-Nassr. He is a big part of Al-Nassr. And he has rejuvenated the Saudi Pro League, and so many big players are joining the Saudi Pro League. Look at Joao Felix, from Atletico Madrid to Barcelona to Chelsea and now to the Saudi Pro League. One of the finest players from the Portuguese national team. But here we are today, doing so well in the Saudi Pro League. In his first full game, he had a goal. And when they were playing the Saudi Super Cup, he also scored. So in about 4 games, he has 5 goals. Good to his credit. Trust me, and I think it will be better in the Saudi Pro League, and the Saudi Pro League will be one of the biggest leagues in the world in some few years to come. We will have one of the best and the finest leagues in the world. I have to go now. Stay blessed, and I'll be back once again tomorrow with more sports updates around the world.